Hello, my name is Carla Gamma and I'm the lead Principal Social Worker for Adults in West Northamptonshire Council. Today I want to talk to you about Think Family and how important it is that when we're working with an individual, we're also thinking about the other people living in the house or who visit frequently. They can be a support or a risk into the person we're working with, but they may also have needs of their own that we need to address. The Think Family approach is about identifying wider family needs which extend beyond the individual you are supporting. For example, in relation to safeguarding, if you work primarily with adults, you should still consider the safeguarding needs of children living in the home. And if you work mostly with children, you should also consider the needs of adults with care and support needs. Remember, safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. The Think Family promotes a holistic approach to supporting families and promotes working relationships between all professionals. When you're taking a Think Family approach, you're thinking about who is within that family, what are their needs, and what professionals might be working with them, or other professionals who should be working with them but aren't. By making sure that the needs of all the family are met, you help support them to be able to support one another. And by pulling together all of the professionals working with the family, you share relevant information to make sure you have a full picture of the situation and you are all aware of any risks. Professionals from different agencies come with a range of skills and knowledge, and by pooling these, we can help people and their families to make the best decisions and can best assess, mitigate and share risks. In order to take a Think Family approach, you need to use your professional curiosity and you need to consider the voice of the individuals. When you visit someone at home, what does the home tell you about who might be living there or visiting frequently? What do family members tell you that make you question the situation, and what questions do you need to ask? Are you seeing school-aged children at home during the day, or evidence of their dad visiting when you know he's not supposed to? Does the person you're working with make reference to supporting an elderly relative and struggling with this? If so, what do you need to ask about the situation, the family's needs, and what other professionals see? Consider an assessment under Section 10 of the Care Act. Consider all factors impacting everyone in the household and their frequent visitors, including things like adverse childhood experiences, poverty, use of drugs, alcohol, domestic abuse, and mental ill health, which may impact upon all of the family. Think about what you're seeing and hearing, as it may be that you can support the person with whom you're working with more effectively by offering advice and information about other agencies that can help, or by referring to another agency on their behalf. If you identify that a child is at risk, you should make a safeguarding referral to the MASH team by submitting a referral via the Northamptonshire Children's Trust website. You can also call for advice on 0300 126 7000. If you think that an adult with care and support needs is at risk, you can make a referral via the council's website, preferably with the adult's consent. However, if you're not sure, please seek advice. You can also call North Northamptonshire Council on 0300 126 3000 or West Northamptonshire Council on 0300 126 7000. You can also refer to the decision-making framework on the Northamptonshire Safeguarding Adults Board website to determine whether you should make a referral for adult safeguarding. If you need further guidance, please refer to the Joint Adult and Children's Protocol that can also be found on the NSAB or the NSCP websites. Where there are other professionals involved, what do you know that might be useful to them? And what questions do you have that they might be able to assist with? Is there a professional that has a particularly positive relationship with the family? Make sure you're sharing information appropriately according to the level of risk and need for others to understand any difficulties. If you're not being listened to or heard by others, seek the support of your line manager. When you're working with a family, it might be useful to use genograms, ecomaps or culturograms to understand networks and support. A genogram shows the extended family of the person with whom you're working with, including past relationships, the family members' ages. An ecomap shows someone's wider network of support, and a culturogram shows the cultural backgrounds of the members of the family. These are pictorial representations of the family structure and an easy way to understand the relationships and how they impact upon the family. We may be allocated to work with one person, but in order to do so effectively, we need to understand their support systems or the risks they face from the people around them. People's personal networks are at the heart of their well-being, and in working in the Think Family approach, we can understand these, strengthen and build on them to promote their safety and independence. There are 3 points I would like you to take away from this. Number 1, when working with an individual, you should always be thinking family, considering the needs of the whole family and how they impact upon one another. A good reference point is to think about what happened in SAR 24, Adult A. Number 2, use your professional curiosity to follow up what you see and hear. Ask the next question. And number 3, who are the professionals involved or the professionals who should be involved? What do they need to know and what might they be able to tell you? How can you work together to support the family?